They're trying to kill him out there. God, give the man a break.
Can Derek Carr remove his cranium from his sphincter for one football game this year?
And I hate George Pickens.
Yeah, okay, good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's the guy you should believe in. Dropping heat like every season. Underdog like Willie Beeman.
Okay, let's do some picks here. So we have Saturday games. We have 2 Saturday games. We have no Monday night, and we have no Thursday night this week. Just Saturday,
Gosh. So
all
there's
Sunday, and then Sunday night.
That's shambles, man. What am I going to do for this week?
For real. I mean, basketball season's coming. I mean, on Monday or I guess that's the next Monday. So the
Next
college
one, the championship.
Yeah, and then I mean, you got NBA, college basketball's picking up, but who wants to watch that, right?
Okay, for a couple games.
I only watch it in March.
All right, I'm Steve Harvey, your host, Devin Latriel. That is Travis. That is Zane, and this is White on White Crime.
This is White on White Crime.
Steelers, Ravens. Ravens continue to prove that they're the best team in the NFL. The Steelers had sort of a interesting win this week with, I believe it was Mason Rudolph under center. I think this one's pretty straightforward. I'm going Ravens.
This is a rivalry game between the two, and I hate George Pickens because of the Steelers fans, so I'm going Ravens. Plus, Ravens are my team.
Ravens.
All right. Texans, Colts. This one is direct playoff implications. This is, if the Texans win this, I believe they jump into the playoffs. If they lose, the Colts stay the course. So CJ Stroud is back. This is his second week back. Gardner Minshew has been rocky as of late. Michael Pittman is healthy, as well as Jonathan Taylor is back. You guys' picks?
Trav, just get it out.
All right, I'm going Colts. Yeah, CJ's back. Yeah, CJ's playing good. Yeah, the Kool-Aid tastes real nice. But man, does Minshew and JT look good?
Big fan.
I think. Listen to me here. I'm thinking
piece of garbage.
I'm thinking Minshew and JT have been looking good. Minshew's been extending plays. Last game he was making nothing out of something out of nothing, other way around. But I think the only thing holding us back is the defense needs to step up, and we lost Julian Blackmon, starting safety, kind of an issue. But I think if the defense steps up, they only had 2 sacks last week, which against CJ ain't gonna cut it. So definitely need to get more sacks this week. But it is at home, Lucas Oil, so go Colts, baby.
CJ has been underusing Dalton Schultz, and with Tank Dell out, it really is just him and Nico Collins to get things going. Getting Michael Pittman back we really learned he's a key part of the Colts offense, especially with Jonathan Taylor being healthy. I really want to go Texans, and I really want the Texans to beat the Colts, but without Tank Dell, which I'm a huge Tank Dell fan. So without Tank Dell, I don't think they can win. So I'm going to go Colts.
Wow. Fake fans. I'm riding with the boy. I'm sipping Kool-Aid, bro.
This ain't a fake fan. I'm going for my team.
Bro.
I'm going for
I'm sipping Kool-Aid, bro.
I'm going for my team.
Give me CJ.
Bro.
He's going to throw for 300. He might rush for 40, pull out the legs for a game, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 rushing. Calling it right now.
I think without without Tank, he's a solvable puzzle. That's what I think.
No, you guys are crazy for that.
Because at the beginning of the year, he was spreading the ball out, and you didn't know who he was going to throw to. Now we're starting to see
he's still got Noah Brown.
Receptions.
He's still got Dalton Schultz. He's still got Nico Collins. Devin Singletary's been better, right?
Dalton Schultz had like 2 receptions last game.
Give me CJ. He's going to figure it out. Don't worry about it. That defense is seasoned enough. All right, Bucks, Panthers. I don't think we need to talk about this. The Panthers are locked in the basement of the NFL, getting whipped. They're just shambles. They're the worst. They by far the worst team in the NFL. Baker has been playing really well. Mike Evans has looked pretty good. Last week, they took a little bit of a nosedive, but bounce back week here, heading into the playoffs. You need to have that kind of one that last win going into the playoffs is helpful, even though they're going to be playing Philly. You might just little hoorah. So I'm gonna go Bucks.
Baker is a in the limelight guy. That's when he performs his best. When it comes down to making the playoffs, and I think once they get into the playoffs, because they're going to win this game, they're going to have a little bit of a run to where most people aren't going to expect them to get that far within the playoffs. So I'm taking Bucks.
You say the
I'm
Bucks
going
are gonna
Bucks
go.
because the Panthers suck.
Yeah, you're taking. You think the Bucks are gonna have a run in the playoffs?
Yep.
Drive clip that. Please
Hey,
clip that. They're gonna get a 30-piece dropped on them on their foreheads by Philly. Mike Evans is gonna be out in the first snap because he's gonna break his back. I'm
hey,
telling you,
Baker's an in the moment player, right?
that's crazy.
Baker plays up the competition.
That's crazy. All right, Browns Bengals here. I'm going Browns. We talked about him at length. Daddy Flacco he looks great. On the other side, Jake Browning, unfortunate loss to the Chiefs for my Broncos, but there's not much to say here in week 18. This is going to be a rest week. This is going to be, the Bengals are just kind of defeated. They're out of the playoffs. I'm going to go Browns.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Daddy Flacco, especially with all the praise we've been giving him. To go against him right now would just feel wrong.
Yeah, I hate to be the third wheel, but I'm going Browns too. I think it could
God,
be a
you're
good matchup. I think it
such a
could be a good.
sheep. You're
I
such
think
a
it.
sheep and a follower.
I think it could be a good matchup if the Bengals show up and don't give up and just roll over because it's pretty much over for them. I think it could be a good matchup, but yeah, Browns for
I
sure.
just don't think even if they wanted to, it doesn't make sense for them to win this game. They're just going to hurt their own draft. So next up, we got Vikings Lions as an in division matchup here. Lions have already cemented the division. They are in. The Vikings are searching for any sort of answer for who's going to be QB1 at the very least for the first couple weeks next year, being that Kirk Cousins will not return till later with that exploded Achilles. Um, Lions are heating up on defense. Dan Campbell doesn't care if it is 3rd and 45 or 4th and 60. He's going to go for it. It's not going to matter in this game. It's not going to hurt him here, but it could in the playoffs. This is a good game for the Lions to just oil every gear that they've got and go into the playoffs with the right mindset here. I'm going to go Lions.
Hey, lions, not sheep. All right. Me and Dev are lions, Travis. You're a sheep. So I'm
But
going Lions.
it's because I have to pick last every time. I'm going Lions too.
Ah, he's a sheep. That's what
All
he
right.
is.
This
He
one's a little bit
follows
more
us.
interesting here. We got Jets Pats. Who knows who's going to be at quarterback this week? I don't think Zach Wilson will be. I think they're going to stick with Trevor Siemian. He's been relatively okay. The Pats, they might have Zeke play quarterback this week. Who knows? It just depends on how mean Bill is feeling today. Or that day rather. So the Jets can't move the football, but the Pats can't get it past the line of scrimmage. So I'm going to go Jets here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jets. I think their defense is just too much for the atrocious Patriots offense. Uh, yeah, my brain is numb right now thinking about this game. So I'm going to go Jets.
I'm gonna go Jets as well. The Patriots offense is honestly difficult to watch, and they don't have Ramondre Stevenson anymore. Ramondre Stevenson, excuse me. So I don't think there's any hope for him at all.
I think this next game is pretty much a pride game for these two teams. It's kind of just a tone setter. It kind of has the feeling of with less real implications of next year, but kind of the same feeling as that Packers Lions game at the end of the year last year. We got Falcons Saints here. This is just for your manhood. This is just for for your pride. Can Derek Carr remove his cranium from his sphincter for one football game this year and figure out how to beat the Atlanta Falcons, who are going to have 60 total offensive yards? Who knows? But if there's anyone to do it, it should be Derek Carr. The Falcons defenses, of course, we've seen all year been good. Their quarterback has been needing babysitting all year. This game is a brain number 2. I don't really care who wins this game. This is a pick 'em in my eyes. I'm gonna go Falcons because why not? But
Did Bijan have a down game, Trav, last week? Did he have a down game?
He had like an average-ish game. I
That's
think how many yards he had.
it's
I
too
mean,
good. That's too good for him. I
yeah,
mean, he's
an
gonna
average
hurt
game is
himself.
too much. An
He's
average
gonna
game is
hurt
too much.
himself, man.
They
He's
might
gonna
rest
hurt
him this
himself.
week. They'll probably
Yeah,
rest him this
they'll
week.
probably rest him. I'm going Saints. That's it's just too much
Yeah,
for him.
75 yards.
Yeah, that's just too much
Chill
for him,
out.
man. Chill
Chill
out. How
out
many
with that.
carries did he get, man?
Let's take a look.
Trav, who are you getting?
15.
Oh my God. They're trying to kill him out there. God, give the man a break. Gosh, I only want to see 3 carries from Bijan next game. I'm going Saints.
I'm actually gonna go Falcons. I just I feel very much the same that this game is just like I don't even know what to make of it, but so to me it just makes only sense that the Falcons will win because it's just a stupid game.
Yeah. This next one here, which we need to talk about a little bit about last week, one of these teams, but Jags Titans here, before we jump into the picks, are we giving Zane last week? It was Texans versus Titans. Technically, Will Levis did play, but he only threw 6 passes. Are we giving him Texans or are we not?
I mean, I get that he probably meant like start is what he probably meant.
It's more interesting if we say that he doesn't get it, because then we're all tied and we have to talk about our tiebreaker for the week.
Are you guys snakes? What are you doing? Trying to snake me out of this? What's wrong with you? Because I can't win. I had a perfect week, so I can't win. What are you guys talking about? He played 6 downs and then he was out. Obviously, I didn't mean if Will Levis comes in for 1 drive and then he leaves for the rest of it, I'm picking the Titans. No, obviously, that is not what I meant. He played 6 downs.
Did he come in like the late in the game, like fourth quarter or something?
I don't know whether he came in at the end of the game or he started, but when I looked at fantasy, he had a starter's projection. So he might have started. Which if he started, then
If he started, I'm sorry, Zane. But if he didn't, then I'll give it to
such
you.
snakes, bro. You guys are ridiculous.
Let me look,
No,
let me
choose
look.
right now.
let me look.
Choose right
let me
now.
look. Let me
I
look.
gotta
Let
see
me
if he
look.
started. If he
Let's see if he
started,
started. Let's see if he started. That's fair. If he started, then we can't. Then
yeah.
all right. Texans, Titans. Let me.
All right,
go
so
to play by
caveats
play.
don't matter. Caveats don't matter in this world.
You did put a caveat on it.
I did, but apparently it doesn't matter.
All right.
Who they play last week? They played.
First, he started.
You guys are a bunch of losers.
Bro, I'm sorry.
You guys are a bunch of losers.
I would have gave it to if you didn't, but he started.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I'm
He
sure.
started.
I'm
I
sure you
would've,
would have
bro.
gave it.
Started.
And if he didn't start, you would have come up with something else.
No, I would have
no.
given it to you if he didn't.
How
start.
many completions did he have? Oh, he had 3. Oh, he had 3 completions. If he did nothing, then I would have gave it to you. You guys are ridiculous.
Nah, you're ridiculous, bro.
You guys are pieces of.
He started. All right, so we'll come back to
You guys
this.
are full of.
We'll come back to this on who on what our tiebreaker is here for this week, but let's continue on with this week here. Titans Jags here. I want to go with the Jags just on total team being better, but at the same time the Titans have been just all over the place. Will Levis could come out, smack his head against the goalpost and throw for 405 touchdowns. Or he could have, or it's Ryan Tannehill and he throws for $168. So I don't know. I'm gonna go Jags just because I think the team is complete as a whole better. But you guys make your picks.
Yeah, Will Levis could come out, burst his pancreas. Will Levis could come out, rupture a kidney, run for a 100-yard touchdown. I just want to keep going with this. Yeah, Will Levis can come out, have an aneurysm, die on the field, get resurrected, and throw a touchdown pass to DeAndre Hopkins. But we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know what he's going to do.
And I want to do another caveat, but apparently those don't matter. Those don't matter in these situations.
Zane, he started, dude.
for 6 plays.
He still started though.
Did I say start or did I say play? Do we know that?
Either okay, if you said
No! We
you
don't
don't,
know
bro.
that.
If you said play, it's even worse for you. That makes it even more likely that what happened.
Yeah.
No,
Either way,
because
it doesn't look
solidifies
good
it.
for you. Yeah. Either way, it
percentage wise, I should get the Texans because he played for 6 downs and then another
Let's just move
quarterback
on. This has already
played,
been made. It's two
right?
to
If
1 majority. 2-1 majority.
All right.
what is this, communist
And I-
Russia?
and
What
I'm
are you
pi-
doing?
It's
That's literally
democracy.
American. It's picking
It's
Yeah.
democracy, but
Bro,
okay.
you don't even know anything
All right.
about it.
Let's
You said Joe
make your
Flacco's going
picks.
to play for the 49ers next year, so you shut your face. How about that? And I'm picking the Titans.
Okay, wait a
No
second.
caveat.
Wait
No
a second.
caveat.
I
No
did not
caveat.
say Joe Flacco's gonna play for the 49ers.
Oh, you said he's going
Devin
to
said
start.
that.
You said he's going to start for the 49ers. You
Devin
said he's going to
said
start
that.
for the 49ers.
No, bro,
Oh,
you're
my
actually
bad.
just stupid.
My
you're
bad.
actually just a dumbass.
My bad. You said
You're actually
start.
stupid. Devin's the one who said that he like, oh, this is crazy, but I could see him going to the 49ers.
As a
And he's like-
backup, and you were like, I'd rather see him there than Justin Fields.
Are you
Oh,
guys?
no, you said you'd rather see Justin Fields there
Yeah.
instead of Joe Flacco.
So okay, now the truth comes out after Travis just lied. After taking the oath of justice, he just lied.
You're too sensitive. Make your pick.
Travis, you make your pick.
He
I
did
said
already.
Titans,
He
no
said Titans, no caveat.
He said Titans. Who are they playing?
Jeez.
The
The Jags.
Jags.
All right. I mean, shoot.
Are you gonna be a follower? Are you gonna be a sheep? Huh? What are you gonna be? You gonna have a hard bone in your body?
You guys have no right to say this stuff to me. You guys have no right after the
choose
last
your
10
team.
minutes. You guys have no. You
Choose your
shut
team.
your mouth. You guys have no right to say this to me.
All right, I'm writing you down for the Titans, unless you
Yeah,
want
write me
to
down
be
to
the
the
Jags.
Titans. Write me
All right.
down for the Titans.
Bah.
Okay, I can't do a caveat. I can't
Bah.
do a caveat to have
Bah.
my man in there.
Bah. Bah.
All right, sheep. Wow, you really got me in there. All right, Seahawks Cardinals here. I don't even want to talk about this game. Let's just pick the Seahawks
Let's
and
move on.
move
Let's
on.
just move forward.
Cardinals.
All righty, Trav,
Cardinals!
we got a free game. All right, Broncos Raiders. We got Jared Stidham under center, and we got Aiden O'Connell under center. To me, in my brain, the right pick here is the Raiders, unfortunately. But our defense has been playing pretty well, and who knows? Maybe Sean Payton screams at Jared Stidham and undresses him on the sideline like Russ, and he's so mad that he puts Russ back out there.
Yeah, he undresses him on the sideline.
That's the term.
Yeah, he undresses him.
When you yell at someone like that, you're
Right.
essentially
And
undressing.
then
Don't be
I
crazy.
he takes his
Don't be
his
crazy.
rough hands.
Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. That's actually a saying. Don't be crazy.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I feel like the Broncos D, I kind of feel the same way. Like looking at the Broncos D, it's like, okay, Broncos should win. But seeing how honestly the Raiders defense has played the past couple weeks, I'm gonna go Raiders. Being
Maximus Crosbilius has been playing like a dog. And I mean, coming off that win against the flipping Chiefs.
Make your freaking pick, bro.
Raiders.
Jeez.
Nobody wants to have fun anymore. Nobody wants to have fun in this world anymore. God.
All right, Bears Packers. I'm going Bears here. Justin Fields looks pretty good, and they don't have a chance to make it into the playoffs, but this is a test your metal moment for Justin Fields and Justin Fields alone for next year as just a point to make, and to make the NFC playoff picture, the back end of it, a little bit more interesting with the Packers loss. So I'm going to go Bears.
Packers.
I'm gonna go Packers. I think it'll be a good matchup, but choosing Packers.
Okay. Next up, we got Chargers Chiefs. This one's pretty simple here. Easton Stick is tossing the rock, if you'd even call it that. So Chiefs.
I'd say he's skipping the rock.
Yeah.
Across the field.
Yeah.
This is a great game for Taylor Swift to show up for, I would say.
Dude. That'd be so
Really,
funny if they
really,
lost to the
really.
Chargers.
If they lose to the Chargers.
Yeah,
I mean,
gosh.
that's the trend as of late. Chiefs losing the terrible teams. Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs. I actually watched a little bit of a film on the Chiefs.
Wow.
But
What did a Patrick Mahomes highlight pop up on your TikTok?
they always do. But I think it's a different type of Chiefs, like we've talked about, and they're running not maybe as many explosive plays, but I think that's okay because they're now relying on the run game. Checo had 131 yards last game, and they're relying on their defense, which are kind of their strengths this year. So I think if they just keep doing that, they'll be all right.
You were so right when you called out that when they get down, they just start slinging it downfield. I was watching last week. That's exactly what they did. Patrick Mahomes, they were down by 10. And they're just flipping every single play Patrick Mahomes had. He was just slinging it down the field. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, another throwaway game. Eagles Giants.
Is Tommy DeVito playing?
Probably not.
Eagles.
The Eagles.
This one's sort of interesting, I guess, a little bit, depending on what the Rams look like, but it's Rams Niners. There's a version of this game in my mind where the Rams come out and just put it down the Niners' throat, pause, and it's like 14-0 by midway second quarter, and the Niners have to play from behind, and they're not built to do that.
That is true. They're not played.
So, I mean, you're a Kyron Williams 40-yard rush and a Puka 60-yard touchdown away from, like, in my mind, you're 2 plays away from beating the Niners early game. So
Really,
Still
it just
Niners,
it's all
but-
secondary. It is all secondary whether or not you have success against the 49ers. Like, because they throw, gonna get hate for this, but because 77% of the passes that Brock Purdy throws are short. That's a stat. It doesn't matter if he has pressure because they're all short, quick passes. 77%. So they have the ability to play the short game. He doesn't need to be in the pocket for 3 or more seconds. So Aaron Donald doesn't really have that big of a role in this game when it comes to how they play the game of football. But if their secondary can get the picks, which we've seen once you have a great secondary, 49ers look like a regular ball team. Do I think that they have that? No. So I'm going to go 49ers. I do that a lot. I do that so much where I just talk about all the reasons why a team should lose and then I pick them.
I'd like to see the Rams go on a run and do something, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I'm the Niners.
I think we're all on the Niners wagon here, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised if the Rams win this game, just out of like I said, they get up early and then you've got a running back there that's actually solid to where you just control the game from there on out on the ground. But so I'm not
It's
surprised. if the
definitely
Rams win this game.
possible. I agree. It's definitely possible. Like
They get up early,
possible,
eat
but-
their frosted flakes.
Okay.
highly possible.
Boys, Commanders. This is a
Boys.
throwaway game too. I don't
Boys.
even know.
Boys.
Is what happened? Why are we benching Sam Howell? What's up with that? Why?
Just for fun.
What happened to them too? They were like, they
Bro.
had a positive they had a positive record halfway through the season.
If the Commanders want Russell Wilson, I'll take Sam Howell every single day of the week. If I get to watch Sammy Sosa sling the rocks for 17 weeks, I will pick the Broncos week in, week out. I will put everything on that.
He's about to burst. He's about to burst if he
I
gets
will
to see
put-
Sammy Sosa.
I will
sling
put
that thing.
everything. If they want Russ, give it to him. And if I get to watch Sammy Sosa for 17 weeks, I will take the Broncos next year every single week. I promise. That being said, Cowboys.
Yeah, like I've said before, it is just a weird thing that coaches do when like a quarterback plays bad. They think that benching him is going to bring that fire to him. Like, out of every position in the NFL, excluding wide receivers, QBs are just divas, and they really need motivation more than just like, hey, you suck. Come back when you're ready.
Unless it's Will Levis.
Yeah, unless it's Will Levis. But that's the thing. Will Levis technically isn't a quarterback.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah, we made our pick like 5 minutes ago.
Sunday Night Football, Bills, Fins. This is going to be a fun one.
This
This
is
is
the
going to be a
one.
good game. This is going to be
This
a
is the
good game.
one.
We're going to get to see the Bills play high caliber team here. How does that are they able to continue to utilize James Cook in the manner that they have? What are we going to get from Josh Allen? What are we going to get from the crybaby Stephon Diggs? Is Gabe Davis going to show up for the game? Will it be a
No.
Shakir game? Who knows? On the other side, are the Finns going to have Jalen Waddle back to take some of the pressure off of Tyreek? Because
Tyreek's been getting banged up.
we see now Tyreek's been getting ticked up, but we see now without a Jalen Waddle, Tyreek doesn't look as fantastical. What does that say? I don't know. Will Raheem Mostert be back? I'm not 100% sure. Devon Achane will be there, and Jeff Wilson Jr. will be there. So I don't know. I feel like this is a pick'em game too. For the storyline, though, I'm going Bills.
I don't know. I have something weird in my mind where I like teams that play in the cold, and I think teams that play in the cold are tougher teams than like a Miami team that plays in the sun all day. So I'm gonna take Bills specifically for that reason and because I'm a weirdo.
This one is tough. I was looking at it. Both teams low key played pretty.
Is it at Miami or Buffalo?
I believe it's at Miami. Let me double check.
Okay, I'm taking Miami.
Wow.
No hard bones.
It's all based on the temperature.
No hard bones.
I was looking at it though.
It
Or
is
Dolphins had 3 turnovers last week. Bills had 4 turnovers last week. So both
Yeah,
of
but
them really didn't play.
But that's the thing is
Awesome.
that
they're
every
in
single
Miami, yeah.
yeah, every single year it's always Josh Allen and his turnovers, right? But he's still managed to be one of the top 4 teams in the league with those turnovers. That's a consistent for Josh Allen, but he makes it up with his ability to be a one-man army and push the ball down the field. So
Josh
I
Allen
think
also had 0 touchdowns.
good for you, buddy. I'm talking here. So Josh Allen, this is a normal thing for Josh Allen. And like you said, he has 0 touchdowns, but he had 0. No, he didn't have 0 touchdowns, but he had like 40 yards when they beat the Cowboys, when they ran with
66.
66 yards when they beat the Cowboys. That's because they're actually utilizing the team now. It's not Josh Allen, one man army running through the entire defense. Now they're actually utilizing what they have on the offensive side of the ball, and they're starting to see success with that. So I'm fine if he doesn't have any touchdowns because he's still the guy who can make plays happen and put the team on his back to get them in winning situations. Now they just have other players who are taking up the mantle of the scoring job.
Great point. James Cook had 48 yards last week.
Did they win or lose?
Zane, which one are you picking? Who are you picking here?
I'm taking the Bills.
Okay.
Anyway, Bradley Chubb's
But
out
did
for
they
the
win or
season.
lose last week? Did they win or lose last week?
They played the Pats. They won barely.
Yeah, suck my nuts.
Anyway, so Bradley Chubb's out for the season, which sucks for the Dolphins. But Xavier Howard will be back. Hopefully Jalen Waddle will be back. I think hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully both offenses play clean. And I think whoever makes the less mistakes offensively will win the football game. But I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins.
Same here, buddy. No, I'm going Bills. I'm going Bills.
Ignore him. All right, we need to figure out the tiebreaker for this current week here, since we're all at 11. What's the tiebreaker here?
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, that's dumb.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
No, that's dumb.
Okay, somebody else make up a flipping idea.
I'm looking. All right.
A 3-way is hard.
Trav, what else you got in the tank?
I was thinking, here's what I'm thinking. We pick a game from week 1. I'm gonna we decide on a game from week 1 and we all pick a score. and then like we pick the game, we pick the score, whatever the closest score is wins the week. How do we feel?
This is the scam artist picking this, by the way.
From week 1, like a game already
There's
happened.
nothing here. There's nothing here. I'll even open my phone. You guys can see.
Let's
I'm
pick
on.
games from this week before they happen.
No, I want you to keep the phone black on the screen while we're doing.
No, I'm
this.
showing you what this is right now. This is the
All right.
Bills Miami game. So I'm just showing you that
Can
I
you
haven't looked at anything.
Is there a way for you to run through week 1 games without looking at the score?
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at our picks.
All right.
Or
Bet.
well, actually, let's start it. We started. Well, I have readily available week 3, so we'll run
All
through
right.
that.
Let's go week 3.
All right, we have Lions, Falcons, Chargers, Vikes, Saints, Packers, Texans, Jags, Broncos, Dolphins, Titans, Browns, Bills, Commanders, Colts, Ravens, Pats, Jets, Panthers, Seahawks, Bears, Chiefs, Cowboys, Cardinals, Steelers, Raiders, Eagles, Bucks, Rams, Bengals.
Now show me the notepad.
So we're guessing the scores from those
No,
games?
so just pick a game from this slate.
Hey, bro, you see this?
What?
He has who won.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I'll tell you guys who won the game.
All right.
I'm confused with
I
what
don't
we're
have
picking.
scores here. We're just gonna pick a game from this week. Pick a game
then-
from this week. I'll tell you guys who won, and then we're picking the score. Whoever scores closest wins this week, this current week. We're picking a game from week 3. Okay.
And then you have to just throw.
You
out
just
a
guess
score.
the score. I'm gonna look at what the score actually was. Whoever scores closest wins week 17. Because we're all tied at 11.
Why don't we just do that with the game from this week?
God, you're such a. Let's just go. Chiefs. I want to go Chiefs Bears.
Are you okay with Chiefs Bears, Trav?
Sure.
All right, Chiefs won. We all picked correctly that week. And then give me 1 second. All right, give me your guys' scores.
All right, you two go first.
No, this this is your idea.
You go
partially, so
first.
go
Go
ahead.
first. Go first, buddy. You've been complaining about being a sheep because you're going last. Go first.
Oh, I see. You want to make me go first when the money's on the line. Okay. All right.
Hey, and you're also the guy who doesn't bet with us. You go first.
Go first.
I have actual money on the line.
We don't have any money.
I'm gonna go
Shut up.
35-14.
35-14.
He just searched it up, didn't he?
Yeah.
If this is incredibly close, I'm gonna break your face.
Do it.
I'm gonna go. No, Dev, you go.
All right. Let's go. $31-13.
27-14.
What was it? 27-14?
27-14.
All right, let's go.
Show me your hands.
What?
Show me your hands.
I'll just walk back until you can see them. Can you see them? Can you see my hands?
They're in your pocket.
No, they're.
Put your hands in the air. Where I
Trav-
can see them.
Trav,
What's the
If
score?
if Trav wins this, he's a cheater. He cheated.
What's the score?
Trav won.
What was the score?
41-10.
40. Oh gosh, it wasn't close.
Yeah, it wasn't close.
Damn.
So Trav wins this game. We'll put him at 12. Both of us got 11. It was a close week, but that means Trav is still not in the race. But but it makes next week, Zane, make or break. If one of us wins next week, that's it. Unless we're including playoffs. But
we might. Depends on if I win or lose.